krockfootball.com.au, we continue the coaches catch-up. Time to talk with Torquay and their coach Craig McCaughan. He has been good enough to join us, Cobber. Firstly, off-season, obviously the last couple of weeks of 2013 probably left a sour taste in your mouth, missing firstly the double chance and then Ocean Grove getting you in the elimination final the following week.
Yeah, it was something that we didn't expect, obviously. It was pretty disappointing with how it ended, and the boys are, I think it's got a sour taste in everyone's mouth, not just mine, and the players are pretty positive about it now and looking forward to this year, definitely.
Looking at how the finals unfolded, do you look back at a potentially missed opportunity?
Oh, definitely, yeah. Look, there was an opportunity there, and I'm not sure if boys got ahead of themselves or what happened, and what you can't sort of put a finger on it. But it was a game that got away, and probably the week before was probably hurt us more than we probably thought. But it was just one of those things you look back and you regret, but you've got to move on.
Let's look forward to 2014. And you've been fairly active in the recruiting market, but you've also lost some as well. Can you give us just a hint at what we might see running around in the Torquay jumper this year, some of the names that we should keep an eye out for?
Yeah, look, as you said, we've lost a couple, and we'll probably go into those in more detail later on. But we've picked up a few good players, and the Baker brothers, Isaac and Lockie, and Dylan will hopefully play as well. So there's three good players there, and obviously Isaac has been well documented where he's played and what he's done. So he's slowly getting his body right. He's one of those guys that you've got to manage. We'll have to manage him throughout the year as well. Mitch Montgomery has come on board from Melton, but previously from Grovedale. His work commitments have been pretty heavy at the moment, so we're just going to try and get him on board as much as we can at the moment. Jake Johnson from over in the Waffle, originally a Torquay boy, mates with a few of the boys here, and Dane Taylor's come back as well, which is great for him and for us for him to come back.
Obviously, the talking point has been Luke Vogels. Can you give us an update on the situation where negotiations are at between he and Geelong West St Peters?
Yeah, look, it's an interesting thing, and it's been in the paper a few times as well over the summer, but he's away at the moment. His work commitments are pretty heavy as well, similar to Mitch. They're both policemen, so he's away. He's been away for the last 2 to 3 weeks. So until he gets back, then hopefully things will get sorted, and I'm not sure. It's sort of out of my hands a little bit. It's more a club thing as well, so I'm sure it'll get sorted out and it'll find its way to the papers, I imagine, when it all happens, hopefully in our favour.
Fantastic. And of course, Scotty Hughes is the big departure. They're tough to find 100 goal kickers. He's done it for you the last couple of years, and he's off to Cairns. I suppose Vogels is the ideal replacement in that regard.
Yeah, of course. Look, we knew Scott was going to go. Early on, Scott did the right thing by us and let us know early that he was looking at moving on. And I hold the utmost respect for him and the way he's gone about his footy, and he'll leave in the next couple of weeks and head up to Cairns, and I wish him all the best, and I think he'll go well, and hopefully one day we'll get him back, but we're trying to get another guy to replace him. They're hard to replace and they're hard to find, and hopefully Luke, living in the area, will fill that void pretty nicely, hopefully.
Ty Zantuck's name's obviously been floated in social media forums, and it may have made an appearance in the local paper down here. Can you give us an update on where you're at with getting Ty on board as a Tiger?
Oh, look, yeah, there's no secret where we've spoken to Ty, and he's moving down later this week, and he's really keen. He's been in a couple of sessions already, travelling down from Melbourne, so he's really keen, and hasn't signed or anything yet, but hopefully it's just a formality that it'll happen, and he's I think he's going to be a great guy to have around the club, and definitely his playing ability can go either end of the ground and even through the middle. I think once he gets his fitness right and gets his fitness up, I think he'll be a great asset to have.
Now, I think we've got a few blokes down at the Falcons hoping to make that list. Any updates on where they're at and how many have you got down there?
We've got James Dark and Paul Birchall were there last week, and unfortunately they didn't make the final cut, so we've got all those boys back. Nelson Brown and David Alice were down there earlier on, so we've got them all back, which is unfortunate for them, but it's a great thing for us to have them back, and they're super fit at the moment, and they'll just add to our list. And we need improvement from particularly those 4 guys being 19, 20-year-old kids. But we need improvement all throughout the list. We lost our best on ball as well as our best 100 goals. We need improvement all over the list. So those are the guys we look to improve 10 to 15% hopefully, and then improve our whole list.
I see you've set some pretty high standards. Having a look at your website, there's certain targets that have got to be met fitness-wise for your on-ballers to your midfield, to your forwards, key positions, and then obviously your flankers and pockets as well. You're asking a lot of this group.
Yeah, definitely. Look, I think my first year, when Mac and I came our first year down here, we set pretty high expectations, and the boys jumped on board, and whether they fell away last year or whether it be my fault or the players, you never know, but I was sort of trying to get back to the high standards that we set originally. And players will find out pretty quickly if those aren't get that they'll be either in the twos or not playing and not relevant to the club, and they'll find out that pretty quickly.
Let's have a look at the season. We start off with Ammo's, Under Lights, then Barn Heads, Mottawari and Ocean Grove. It's a tough first month. You obviously be only looking at the first game. Probably in your head, you're probably like a 3-1 record at the back end of it.
Yeah, look, it's a tough run, and the great thing about the VFL is you play everyone twice, so it doesn't matter when you get them or where you play them, you play everyone twice and then each ground, so it doesn't really matter in my opinion. You've just got to, and as we found last year, you've just got to beat the teams when you play them, and those have obviously recruited well, but we'll play them round 1 and we'll see how we go. Under Lights is a different scenario, and they got us there last time and we haven't beaten them for a couple of years either, so we'll really look at having a great team first and then worry about other teams after that.
Fantastic, Cobb. We appreciate your time. Great to be out at North Torquay. It's good to have an alternative training venue. A lot of clubs would kill for a second facility, let alone the one you've already got. So great to be out here. Best of luck for the season. Thanks for joining us.
No worries, Kevin. Thanks very much.
Craig McCaughan there joining us on KRFootball.com.au.